Hello, Studio Chicks, and I'm here today to show you kind of my process of how I go through and add fabrics and colors to a quilt. So I have this sampler quilt that I just set up, and I think it's kind of fun. I've got a little bit of quite a few of these blocks that have kind of some of the same, almost some of the same feel to them. I'm just going to go through and try to make them a little more cohesive with the fabrics that we use in them. First, there's a couple of blocks I want to move around, so I'm just going to show you this block and this block are super similar. So I'm going to swap this block with this one over here. So if I just click on it and drag it over, those two will automatically swap, which I really like. These two are similar. These two are kind of similar. So you know what? I'm actually going to click on this one and drag this one up here and swap it with that one too. Yeah, I think I like that a little better. All right, so what I want to do is pick a palette and stick with it for all of these. And a really great way to do that is to come here to the fabric library and click a collection from a manufacturer. So I am going to click on manufacturer. I'm going to go through here. I'm going to go to Free Spirit Fabrics. I really love Free Spirit. There's a lot of fun fabrics to play around with. I'm going to click on Spirit Animal. Why don't we play with a little bit of some Tula today? So I'm just going to kind of take a second and I'm going to make my window here a little bigger so that I can actually see this whole collection at one time. It's going to make it a little easier to pick and choose what I'm using so that I can make sure and use things, I can use all of the fabrics. All right, I'm going to come over here to my tool bar and I'm going to click on my paint tool so that I can go through and pick these different fabrics. Right now, the fabric that is on my paintbrush, my digital paintbrush, you would say, is this one right here that's highlighted. I also know that because right up here in the corner, this fabric one is showing me that's the one that's picked. I think that this light pink would make a really great background fabric. So I am first, oh, and you know what? I had this block selected, so it went through and added that fabric to that entire block. Easy way to fix that, I just come here to the undo button, click it once, and voila, everything goes back to the way it was. Okay, I'm going to start filling in the background here. So I'm going to start with, first of all, making sure it says affect all. That way I can easily go through and add this to all of my sashing, all of those things. Although I think it would be kind of fun to maybe add a little bit of this just in those little corners right there. That's kind of fun. And then why don't we add this to our outside border? I like that better. All right, we're going to start painting in these blocks. Now, because these are sampler blocks, I am going to have to do them one at a time, but the trick is I'm going to use these fabrics and try to put a little bit of each fabric into each block so that we have a cohesive fill. So I'm going to start here and put this in this block right here. I'm going to fill in those two, and then I'm going to come to this one, and I'm going to use this one in a smaller place because it's right next to it. And then I'm going to come and use it on this one. I'm going to fill in these center parts of this block here. Kind of looks a little bit like a robot. And then I want to make each one of these rows a little bit of a different matchup, so I'm going to use those ones there. Let's see here. I don't think I'm going to put any in this one. I'm going to use some here though. I'm going to use it around all of these, kind of a square and a square. And then let's use it here and here on these two. All right, so enough of that one for right now. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to add a little bit of that right through there. And then maybe we'll do the opposite on this one. Okay, so I've added a little bit of that nice orangey pink. Oops. Okay, I'm going to hit undo. I'm going to click on that one. Now let's add some of this green. I love a good khaki. Let's do that on our big part of the windmill there. Let's use this one on those big half square triangles. Let's use those in the center there. And then let's use these as opposite on these halves. These, and let's use this all the way across here. Kind of like that. I'm going to use that. Oh, I think that's a little too much. Okay, I'm going to click 2 undos. Just leave it on the inside part there. And then this one, we're going to try just filling in these ones here. Now remember, the nice part about this, along the way, I can totally, none of this is set in stone. None of this has been cut out yet. It is going to be whatever I want it to be. All right, I'm going to use this awesome, nice big swirly print here. And you know what? I actually am thinking maybe I want to use that for my outside borders. Kind of like that there. All right, I'm going to fill in some of my bigger pieces with this. Maybe not. Let's go back. I want to use this one that has a little bit of a lighter background. Why don't we use that one? Ooh, I like that better. Okay, I'm going to use that here and here. No, I'm not going to use it on those 2 spots. I feel like that's making it a little bit too busy. I do want to use this here though to make a line all the way across there. Let's use it here on these 2. Let's use it just on this inside, like mini windmill part. Let's do that on this purple, kind of like that. Get rid of that mauve. Let's use that here and here. Okay, that looks really good. Let's use this nice turquoisey color now to bring in a little bit of a pop. Thinking I kind of like this. Adding a little bit of cohesion by using a matching entire collection from a manufacturer. It makes it really easy to make all of your stuff just go together so well. Oh, I love this turquoise color. This is so fun to play with. All right, let's do these ones here. Let's do the other halves of these. Oops, my undo, square and a square. That's a little too much. Let's use that. You know what? Let's go in here and use that there and there. All right, I like that. Now, let's put a little bit of this yellow in here. What do you think? Our little otter friend here. Let's see where we can use him. What have we got left? Got a couple of spots. And we've got these ones here. These ones here. Maybe we'll add a little bit of this here and here. It's a little bright, although I must say I actually don't mind it so much, but I need to add a little bit more in a few other places in this block. So I am going to go like this. It's a little fun. Maybe we should put this, try this in the little cornerstones there. Oh, I like that other pink a little better. All right, we need to add in a little bit of purple. Let's do some purple right here. And then I need 2 more colors down here, so let's add in this one. It's really pretty. And let's add in some of the gray. Which, let's balance this out a little better. That yellow is a little loud. It's a little loud, but it's a little fun. Now, if I have a color in here that I want to easily switch, I can use my color picker and I can pick it and flip it to the other side. Color picker, pick it and flip it. Make that go a little more. Oh, I like that a little better. I've got that one on my, let's use a little bit of this here. Let's see, do we need to kind of, I actually like that a little better. There, what do you think? Just in a matter of a few minutes, I was able to go through and completely redesign that sampler and use an entire collection from my fabric library. Thanks for joining me today. Please be sure and hit subscribe below so you don't miss out on any of our awesome tutorials, and have fun quilting today.